Hi everyone, hello my friends. Once again, Susan Safo, and here I am to talk about something that it feels like it's very important at this time. I see that many of us we are frustrated, we are tired of listening to the bullshit BS of the what is the back and forth they are telling us on the news, and they are not even paying attention to what they are saying or talking about. And each statement they make, it's more sabotaging themselves, and they being truth to the people. It's more obviously that they are lying. And what are they covering under beneath of those performance and acting? It doesn't seem that the people would ask. Many of the people still are on the social medias, and they are arguing with each other and we're having fight, and discussing the what he said, what the other part of the world is doing, what that nation is doing right now, and what the government has to do. And I guess they don't get it that these are all just manipulating. They are just wasting all your time. They are just using your energy, and they trying to steal your time, your mind, and occupy your energy. So occupy your mind so they can take out the energy that they need. So they waste time. They buy time to use whatever they can to take the time and use it for the receiving reaching their goal, which actually it won't help them. If you, all of us, we come together and we get united and we understand that we are not the slave of the what only we hear, so we accepted only what we listen to the what we choose we want to listen and take into our mind. You don't have to watch all the things that they are showing on the screen. Be mindful of what you are putting into your eyes and back of your screen, and taking and observe it in your mind, because there are many programs that it's already there in our mind from many years ago till now, and it's been built up. And with the new form that they are technology that they are using, they are scrambling and manipulating, and putting all the things like a puzzle, without even us knowing about it. They use the words. So don't watch every YouTube video or any channel or any news until you certainly, if it's sort of just 5 minutes and you want to understand something about what's going on, it's okay. But all I'm asking is to be mindful. Okay, the reality, the truth is that there are some sentences that we use for the deepening, for the putting person in the trance, while in the hypnosis, in trance, so the person can get more suggestive. What does that mean? Suggestive means, as a child, when we are 3 years old, we cannot express ourselves. We don't know so many words. We cannot act from, we don't have the ability to take the control our life yet. So whatever it comes, we take it in. Even if we do struggle, maybe as a child 3 years old, we feel something, but because we don't have the capability and ability to express ourselves in the, just like an adult, or getting away from that environment or say something, so we hide ourselves, we shrink. And that shrinkage, that getting small, that means That's kind of the trance. That's how the person, even as an adult, in that moment we are suggestible. Means the things that they are telling us, the words that we are hearing, it will affect on our emotions. Literally, it will affect on our emotions, and it will change our perspective and our understanding about the environment we are in, about that an event is happening around us, about that person that might be very true to us and trying to say something really true to us, what we take it wrong, we pull back, we put their armor on the front of ourselves. We don't want to get close or understand. We close ourselves. Those are the things that happened with the words. The social media, they know what words, and they use them to put you into the trance or get into the suggestive mindset, so they can use your energy by lowering your vibration and frequency, by putting you in the sad mood and getting your mind busy with a survival mood. Because if you be at a higher frequency, if you just imagine, if you're free totally from financially and even emotionally, and you are completely independent, individuality, you found your individuality and wholeness, and you don't have any even needs to go outside and spend like hours and hours working for someone. Just imagine it. What could happen? What will be happen? Would it? What will happen? Would it be like something that it will makes you free, more free? You will have more time to be free. You will have a more calmer mind, so you can pay attention to the actual more important things in your life and go deeper and seriously look into what is happening and what is good for you. So they want to hijack that state of yours. That is actually the true consciousness, being at the present moment, which for 99% of the people on the world is hard, but we are getting there. If you help yourself, it means you are helping me too. Because the moment I walk outside home, I see somebody that's doing something that action, that what he or she is doing, it doesn't make sense. It's a harm to herself and himself. But I cannot go and reach and ask or tell her, because that's not norm for this society or for this 3D, they call it, matrix, or this world, unless you have some sort of the authority. And having the authority, that is actually one of the main core problem that we're having now. We see the people that they are acting as our commander, and we gave them the power by giving the votes, or even keeping quiet and not expressing our true desires and our true feeling about how we feel about the conditions, whatever is going on around the world right now. Say it, talk about it, and don't feel ashamed. Feel of shame and guilt are the poison of your soul, are the toxic of your shine, your light to shine bright. What does that mean? As I always say, we are light, not just metaphorically, no, we are light. The flow of the energy inside of us, the thing that is happening, aura, the lights, the chakras they are talking about, it's just like a prism. And when the light hits it, so it catalyzes the lights. And each light has a color, yes, because it affects on a certain part of the body. Why your heart is red, why your brain is kind of grayish white color. The color of the organs are important. Please, please pay attention. They try to hide all this knowledge from the public so they can just have the labors for they become rich every day more and more, and putting the people into the trance, not getting lost from the main trail that I was in. I was explaining about don't allow the words that they are saying in the social media to penetrate into your subconscious mind unconsciously, because you will be automatically suggestive and you will take those energies inside that exactly at that moment what is happening to that in that on that media, in on that news, even newspaper, even the pictures, it will affect on your mood and it will sit there. And the other part is about the food. I saw a post on the neighbors. We have neighborhood here, something called next doors, and he was so happy that he had two hamburger and beverages and French fries from McDonald's with $6, and he didn't want me to tell him that you better eat just a simple cheese or bread if you want, and not go for the cheap, because not all the chips are actually good for you, and they're trying to put as much as they can the food type of the food like this and get the mass population happy with it, but actually you don't know what is inside of them, and you will be happy just to survive, to do the work for them, come home and eat those food, and they are spending a lot of time themselves on how to make the healthy food and eat those food only, because they know, they find out how much food can affect on the mood and understanding and your health. So pay attention. Not everything that is easy to reach is what you need and what you should have, unless it is totally conscious. Yes, when you get at certain level of the consciousness, you will notice that everything will come to you much easier, because you are aligned with your frequency, with your light frequency, and there is no friction. But at this level of the reality, because they are taking out your energy by slavering, most people, they don't know they are attached to the materials. My brand purse, my brand car, my house, my even the label, I'm a doctor. Never a mother tells his son, doctor, come here, or at least It will always says that no matter if you are a doctor, you are my son. I don't care you are a doctor. You are my son. And the connection, the effect of her pattern of the behavior, even on that son, if it's a professor or doctor or scientist, or I don't know, successful businessman, woman, it will affect on those people because of that cord and emotional connection. So don't take the things that are easy and just because connected and you are used to it, don't take them in. Don't take the words, the people that are and the people that are acting not quiet right with what you feel. Don't take their words into your mind. Be mindful. Be cautious. And yes, protect yourself. No matter who, no matter how glittery, how fancy, luxury, pay attention. Whatever at your side, there are energetic forces that are trying to affect all human beings. Now they are saying about the 8 billion people that mass population, they have to reduce the population. Okay, to tell you the truth, because of what was going on in the last maybe 100, 200 years, and they got rid of the masters, many been killed, many love levels beings that they were expanding the conscious and love in the whole world, they've been assassinated or killed. So they tried to producing more people, having the more babies born, just because they needed more energies. And you know what I'm talking about. The file that was last year revealed about one of the horrible thing was happening with the kids, and that is true, and that was true, and it still is. And they are the demonic being that they take those energies. Some physically they do that in a hidden places, and during the ceremonies, and some of them they are doing by the social media nowadays, by the technology. This doesn't mean that I'm trying to scare you. No. Unfortunately, the minute that the people talk about these things, they are labeled as a controversy, or the people who are making population at fear level. No, no, we are not trying to put anyone at scarcity. What we are trying to do, actually, we're trying to take the fear out of your atmosphere that you've been surrounded and clear it and shatter that fear from the outside and look into your inside power and reflect that inside of yourself to the outside, instead of taking the outside suggestions, whatever it comes to you, take it in. Again, yes, they use the hypnotic phrases, especially in the news. I heard. That's why I don't listen to the news. I just very fast. I just pass and overall to see what is happening. I just take a look at overall, but not really listening. So be mindful of the what words you are listening, taking in. Be mindful that you might be suggestive very easily without knowing by the media, and stop taking the fear from the outside. Reflect on yourself, be yourself, trust yourself, love yourself, and know that they use anything for taking that control from you by any means, by anyone. Don't allow it. And that was all I wanted to share with you today. Until next video. Bye for now.